right. She is definitely the funniest blue-haired woman in the room. Give it up for Jess Faulstich!
What's up, guys? I am from a very small town called Belleville, and not a lot of people usually know where that is, which makes it easier to hide the meth labs. It's nice. I am 46 years old, and a lot of people have a really hard time believing that. They ask me, what's your secret? And I'm like, oh, I lie, because I'm 34. Because when I tell people I'm 34, they're like, yeah, all right. And if I try to like lie the other way and say that I'm 23, they're like, ooh, that's some rough living you got down there in Appalachia. But yeah, I am 34, and I feel old. Like I have these moments where like everything hurts, and I feel really old. And I think about that sometimes. Like I'll tell my friends, like, oh, I'm so old. And then I think about like 57-year-old Jess somewhere in the space-time continuum, just sitting there in her hover car, like remembering this moment when I'm 34, talking about how old I am. She's like slowly applying icy hot to her arthritic fingers just so she can flip me off. Actually, my mom's 57, and seeing as how she's sitting right there means this will be the last set I ever do because I will be grounded after the show for the rest of my life. But my mom's 57, even though she's 57, she looks like she's 36. She's gorgeous. She's awesome. So yeah, my mom's 57. My dad is 67. He is old. And fellas, I will tell you right now, you don't need to accomplish a single thing in your entire life. You don't have to close a big deal. You don't have to score a touchdown. All you have to do is marry a woman 10 years younger than you, and it's a lifetime supply of high fives. Just like, yeah, all the time. Woo! Yeah! When you were 22, she was 12. Yeah! Get guys coming up offering to buy him shots. One time a guy actually asked to have his picture taken with him, but I think it's because he looks like Bob Ross. I don't think that's had anything to do with the age thing. But my parents have been married 36 years, and they're my world. They're my absolute world. I love them more than any people on this planet. They are a shining example of what your marriage should be, how you should work on it, how you should compromise, how you should be a team, and above anything else, you make your marriage work. So I'm getting divorced, and one of the things I haven't had to do in a really long time is hit on people and like use pickup lines. So can I try out some of my pickup lines on you guys? Is that cool? Sweet, because I was going to do that anyway. So here we go. Baby, is your ass the F5 key? Because it's refreshing me. I like my baked potatoes like I like my men. Cheesy and loaded. Baby, are your teeth really bad dancers? Because they're really straight and white. Hi, Mom. This is why you don't ask me to say grace at Thanksgiving, isn't it? So yeah, usually they give you a light to let you know that it's time to wrap it up. But right now they're just pointing at my mom and just going, she gave birth to you. So I got to wrap it up. Speaking of wrapping it up, another thing I haven't had to do in like 10 years is buy condoms. And I feel like, in 10 years, we should have been able to get rid of STDs. Like, at the very least, we should have improved upon them. So, like, if we had a way to make, like, HIV so you could, like, see it on people's skin and, like, call it visual AIDS or something like that. But, if we can't, improve upon them, maybe figure out some way to get rid of them. And I thought about this. I thought maybe, we should come up with like a campaign to get rid of STDs. And I thought, maybe if we had a really good poster child, this would help out. And I thought of the perfect poster child, koalas. Because like you and I, koalas get chlamydia. And, I thought, they'd be really good because, they're cute and they're cuddly and they're possibly a little racist because they are from Australia. But other than that, they're perfect poster children. And we could have like a campaign where it'd be like the ASPCA commercial with like the sad dog and Sarah McLachlan singing. But instead of the sad dog, you'd have like a sad koala. And instead of Sarah McLachlan, you'd have like an acoustic version of Land Down Under. So for like the soundtrack of the commercial, all you'd have is, can't you hear that thunder? You better run, you better take cover of your penis. That's my time, guys. Thank you.